If you're like many advertisers on the Google Ads platform, you're probably wasting a good amount of your budget on keywords and search terms that are really never going to drive sales for your business, which is why it's really important to learn how to set up a negative keywords list in Google Ads to prevent your ads from showing up when people search for stuff that's just going to be wasting your budget. Nobody wants that, right? So, let's take a look at how this works. First, before we jump into creating this actual negative keyword list, it's important to see what terms you're actually getting clicks on or even impressions on. So what I've done here is I've clicked right here, which sorts all of these terms from the highest number of clicks to the lowest number. But to get to this area, first we've got to go to campaigns and then insights and reports and then search terms. If you're not already familiar with how this works, keywords allow your ads to show up when people search all sorts of various terms, right? So there's keywords, and then there's something else called search terms. The search terms are the actual terms people put into Google when they see your ad and click on it. So we can see that there's like 38 clicks for custom closet doors, right? Well, in this example, we're selling custom closets in Phoenix, Arizona, and we don't sell supplies or products directly to consumers. We just, like if somebody wants a custom closet, we'll order the equipment, the doors and everything, and then install it for them. So to have our ads show up when people search for custom closet doors, it's really just a waste of our budget, which means we need to add it as a negative keyword. And if you have lots of campaigns in your account, rather than adding that negative keyword to a whole bunch of different campaigns or different ad groups or whatever, you can just create a negative keyword list. And that list can be shared amongst multiple different campaigns. So that's the advantage to using a negative keyword list, right? And to set this up, the easiest way is to come over to Tools, and then under Shared Library, you'll see this exclusion list. From there, you can click, let's see, it will by default actually look like this. And then you can click the plus sign here and put a name in and then start adding some negative keywords. So I'm just going to go to the one we've already set up so you can see how this looks. By default, we always put these negative keywords in here and associate it with every campaign in the account, because we don't really want our ads to be showing when somebody's searching for a job, for instance, right? At least if we're doing advertising for lead generation. Now, if we were a recruiting agency, then I'd probably leave that in there, right? But this is a custom closet company that sells closet installation services in Phoenix, Arizona. And so if somebody's searching for a job at a closet installation company, we don't want them to click on our ads and get charged for those clicks, right? Also, if somebody's searching like how to install a custom closet divider in my closet or something, that's usually like a DIY type search, and they're just looking to do it themselves. And if they click on your ad, again, it's usually just a huge waste of budget. Same thing if somebody wants something for free, right? Or if they want to know how much it costs, or if they want a cheap version, or they want to know how to do it themselves, or how much it's going to cost, or what it even is, like what is a custom closet, it's probably not going to lead to them buying a custom closet from us because they don't even know what it is yet, right? They're still at the very beginning phases of things. So when setting these up, when we add these as a phrase match, you'll see that it says a word and then there's like parentheses around it here, right? Like this. We can also do brackets. So if we did like cheap closets, for instance, then anything like extremely closely related to this is going to be excluded. So this is what's considered exact match. We can actually save this. You can see it says exact match here. Cheap closets, if we're noticing that we're getting a bunch of clicks on that keyword and it's not driving sales, we can add it as an exact match. However, we might find then somebody searches a variation like cheap closets near me, and maybe that allows our ads to get clicks. So by putting cheap in as a phrase match keyword or negative keyword here, it's going to allow Google to prevent our ads from showing up anytime somebody searches for any keyword that has the word cheap in it, or even keywords that have that intent. So like, if they say like almost like the least expensive custom closet available or something, right? It would probably still pick that up and avoid our ads from showing, because that's just another way of saying cheap. So this is what we like to do, is take specific terms where we know, like for instance, California Closets Phoenix. This is a competitor. We have added them as a negative keyword here. That's why it says excluded, but we've done it at the campaign level. So maybe we want to do it to our negative keyword list. Okay, click here, add this in as an exact match keyword, because there's probably not going to be people searching for many variations of this. And we want to be a little bit careful not to exclude people who are searching closets in Phoenix or something like that, right? Or if somebody searched like, who's the best alternative to California Closets in Phoenix, right? We'd still want our ads to show up. This is just a really random example. I have a whole series of videos on my channel you can search up that go into how match types work. In fact, I'll leave a link below so that you can watch those videos if you wish. But once you've finished setting up your list here, you're going to then need to apply it to a campaign. So if you click here where it says apply to campaigns, then it will allow you to choose from a drop down of the available campaigns. Then you can save it, and now you'll see the campaigns that it's associated down here. These are just like examples that we've used to create videos in the past. So these aren't real campaigns, but you'll be able to see those listed here. If you want to remove any, you just click next to here, click remove from the selected campaigns. And now we are going to be able to exclude anyone who's searching for these, excluded phrases from these campaigns. So pretty straightforward, but extremely powerful, and can greatly reduce the amount of wasted budget in a campaign, and ultimately might push you from being break even to profitable in your Google Ads campaign. So hope this is helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and we'll be sure to get back to them there. Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies in different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here. And really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.